Data integration made easy with Talend Open Studio. You wonder whether Talend could be of any help with your data integration needs? This demo is made for you. Just come and see. Let's create a project. The project we are creating is in Java, but you could also create it in Perl. The studio opens on a multiple view window. Via a simple right-click on the repository, let's create a new job that first displays as an empty tab on the design workspace. Let's now prepare the data we want to process in this job. To make it simple for now, let's use a basic CSV file. With the help of the metadata wizard, you can browse to the file, then describe the actual data structure. Then you can check the schema proposed and make edits if relevant, like defining the key column, for example. And now let's get to the point and design our job. A simple drag and drop is enough to take advantage of the repository entry we just created. The palette, on the other hand, provides more than 200 components. This should cover most, if not all, your integration needs. For a start, let's just display the content of the CSV file you know now onto the application console. Simply plug the input flow to the output component. This finalizes this first job. At runtime, you can enable the statistics feature to get the execution time and performance. You can see the actual data flow displaying on the console, handy for testing. Now let's add to our Java transformation step. The tmap component is equipped with a mapping editor to implement your data transformation. So, map the input flow to the output flow. Then let's implement the actual transformation on the output. Some wizards, such as the Expression Builder, help you implement your transformation needs and offer some predefined functions. But you can also implement your transformation directly in the output data field. Then, if you run again your job, the implemented changes show on the output flow. Now, in a couple of steps, with the help of the metadata wizard we've seen before, you can also store the connection details to your favorite database just once for good. Then retrieve your database tables and store the structure description of your data in a Talend schema. The same way as before, you can drag and drop the repository entry onto the design editor. Note that all views can be maximized for viewing comfort. Various convenient tools can help you write your queries and check that it works. Let's use the DB as lookup and link it to the mapping component to implement a join now. Note that repository items can be input as well as output components. So we will feed our output database with the transformed data coming from the tmap. Now let's get back to the mapper component in order to define the join between both input flows. Here again, a simple drag and drop and the join is defined. For a simple mapping, use the convenient Auto Map button. But you can also select more accurately only part of the data to include into your output. Then run the job. The trace feature allows you to watch the flow going through all components. This functionality is complementary to the statistics feature we've seen already. The numerous features at your disposal include also an export function. Through a right-click, export all the scripts you need in a simple archive in order to deploy and run your job outside Talend Open Studio. That's all for now. Thanks for your attention and looking forward to hearing from you soon.